Alright. Yeah, I'm staying with you, Chamberlain. Let's keep walking. Let's go. Gonna take me to meet.
Once the gentleman is
Oh,
done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
what about now? Hmm?
Once the gentleman is
Oh,
done, he
okay.
should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Alright. So is she like right in here?
Well sharpened yet.
Hmm?
Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld.
Both
At
pretty
times
bad.
it is difficult to tell the one from the other.
Hmm.
They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
I mean, you were speaking quite fast. The Pearls of the North, Novigrad. No one can claim to have traveled the northern realms who has not been to Novigrad. If I were forced to list what during my many meanderings has made the greatest impression on me, it would be precisely this great and yet at the same time free city. Okay, maybe it's great because it's free. You thought about that? A metropolis worthy of the empire, its only flaw is that the civilization Nilfgaard carries within her has not yet enlightened it. That is why hordes of reactionary cultists of the Eternal Fire dwell in the midst of its excellent buildings and superb commercial infrastructure. One feels as though superstition is how the local hierarch and his temple guards cement their power over the city dwellers. Oh, it's a temple. What do you expect? And many they are to control, for the city counts no less than 30,000 of inhabitants. While strolling through its fabulous port surrounded by marvels of architecture, it is hard to imagine that centuries ago Novigrad was a mere minor elven townstead. When the city fell into the hands of the Nordlings, its problems grew exponentially. For as it is well known, the people of the North can do a great many things, but peaceful and orderly cohabitation is not one of them. And so Novigrad first belonged to Redania, and then fell under Temerian rule. And finally, after endless compromises and bargains, it at last became a free city. But is the city truly free? I dare to doubt it. Redanian influence makes itself felt too strongly on every street corner, and the fact that the city is located within Radovid's territory speaks for itself. While wandering the city streets, I came across 4 watermills, 8 banks, and nearly 19 pawn shops. There are also a great many houses of simple pleasures, such as taverns and brothels, and Novograd's commitment to the matters of faith is borne witness by the fact that the city contains no less than, I kid you not, 19 temples to the eternal fire. What more can be said? I think Novigrad has all the makings of the capital of the world, and perhaps that is what it will one day become. First, however, someone needs to bring order to within her walls. Right, so they don't like religion. They're kind of like communist. They don't like religion. They don't like any empires. Nothing, no kings. Although he's here. A sword for witches. I have read this before. It's about the eternal fire. It still exists, even though the Grand Master or whatever we killed.
Be so kind and do not disturb. A
Ambassador
shame I have
Van
no
Atre.
tongue.
You like the barber? What shall become of Temeria? That is a question. Temeria, a land where milk and honey once flowed. In what did she wrong the gods that they should treat her so cruelly? The pearl of the north to some, she proved a galloping range for Nilfgaardian cavalry to others. As a country, it had survived 2 previous wars against the Empire. It was here that the war's bloodiest battles were fought. It was in Temeria where their most bestial deeds were wrought. It was Temerian civilians who bore the full brunt of these wars' horrors. And bear them we did, bravely and steadfastly, until the demise of our great protector, King Foltest. Then Providence turned its fickle face from Temeria. Murdered most treacherously, Foltest failed to leave Temeria a worthy successor. And so all manner of curse soon fell upon her, tearing her apart like so much carrion. She had no more allies then. None remembered that we had once been the armor protecting the north from the designs of the mad dancer. He who had the gravestones of his foes pounded into a ballroom floor. Really? Who was this? A free and independent Ameria is no more. A dark-faced sun looms over her every rampart. That's Nilfgaard. Yet we Temerians live on, and always will. As long as folk believe the usurper who took our beloved capital Vizima to treat as his property will forever peer over his shoulder in fear. For in the shadows lurks not one dagger, but the power of a nation of daggers, waiting to deal justice blow. Someone will find who wrote that and kill him. I'm pretty sure. The royal lineages of the north. I think I've read this also. It's about Cyrilla. We don't know where she is. What the heck is that big green thing? Put it in a smoking pipe? Or you put that in your pipe and smoke it? Lots of vats. What the hell is going on here? Vial and dumpling? Quicksilver? Okay, it's obviously some kind of wizard or something. Some kind of experiments going on here. So what is I guess Nilfgaard likes wizards and witches and all. They don't mind that.
Vaguely, directly out of Nordling tales. You can't see her.
Yes. Witchers do exist. There she is. So I guess these are her experiments. Oh, alright. Hello.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to.
Really? What matters?
Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
For Ciri?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
Does she have the mutations done? Yeah, all grown up. Okay, we'll talk to
How
her.
about that? She's grown up.
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I mean, she's a witch.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
They're
Because of me.
ghosts? Oh.
You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd trick them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
And what do they want? I mean,
The
she's got
Wild
magic
Hunt.
powers.
What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood,
Yeah, that makes
her
sense.
gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So, where's Ciri been seen?
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places, Velen and Novigrad.
Okay. No,
The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords, secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun, your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance,
Dandelion? Zoltan?
Triss Merigold.
Oh, Triss.
Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Before we part, yeah. Why didn't you contact me earlier? That's a good question.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me?
Just made
Didn't
me
need me,
search,
didn't even
find
wanna
for
see
you.
me.
You know, search for you.
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Well, that's true.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse?
Yes. It's not really an excuse. I do not
Let's
even remember.
drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
She's angry about that? Right. Alright. Well, makes sense. Time to get going.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Vel and get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same
Yeah,
to you.
no doubt.
And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there.
Yeah, I saw him.
And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, alright? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
I'm gonna be a damn hero. Oh, that's a kiss.
I
Alright.
shall be waiting.
Imperial audience. Retrieve your equipment from the chambermaid. Triss Marigold, yeah. She who knows. Cirilla, are you... Hey, let's talk first.
Yes? Yes?
Wow. You tossed around all your books, by the way. Come on. Right. Give me characters. Hendrik. Considering the way spy corps of all stripes tend to function, Hendrik was undoubtedly not this man's real name. Nevertheless, that was the only appellation the Witcher knew for his Imperial Majesty's nose to the ground in Velen. After asking around, Geralt learned that Hendrik lived in the village of Heatherton. Really? Triss Marigold. I always considered it a point of particular pride to count Triss Marigold of Maribor among my closest and dearest friends. This exceptionally talented sorceress was a shining star of her profession, the former mage advisor to King Foltest and a famous hero of the Battle of Sodden, known as the 14th of the Hill. Yet in no way did she resemble her often unbearably haughty sisters in magic. Her deft mind, warm smile, and considerable personal charm had always won over even the hardiest of hearts. Though my personal relations with Triss never ventured beyond the fraternal, Geralt of Rivia at one point found her allure irresistible. From then on, the two stars shared feelings that ran far deeper than a superficial and fleeting fancy. Yennefer told Geralt that Triss had recently taken up residence in the free city of Novigrad. Alright. And Cirilla also was updated. Yennefer made it clear why the Wild Hunt wanted Ciri. Edrin wanted the power latent in her elder blood. She also let Geralt know that Ciri had been seen in the war-ravaged Velen as well as in Novigrad, the largest city in the world. Alright. Oh. I can read. It's not really reading.
Scars healed nicely.
Alright, what do we got here? The collected verse of Gonal de Vesco. Lot of books. Love. To love is to build a house of cards or play a game of chess, but one wrong word or ill-thought move and you must start it all afresh. So true. So true. Died. Whenever I watch the tide recede, cold coils of fear grip round my heart. Will the sea sneak back calm and sure in the dark of night as they have before? Or will they stay on distant shores, leaving crushed shells and washed-up dreams as a memory of serfs of yore? This guy's got some good poems, you know, he hits in the feels a little bit. A silver mug. I can sell that. Last wish. Human life requires three things for its sustenance: food, drink, and gossip. Amazing. It is thus no wonder that no matter where I travel, be it icebound Povis or even green Toussaint, everyone asks me about the passions that bind Geralt and the sorceress Yennefer of Wengerberg. You wrote a book about that? As a man both cautious and discreet, I refuse to betray their secrets, with one important exception. The history of their first encounter is so extraordinary, so romantic and moving, that it would be a veritable crime to hide its light beneath a bushel basket. Indeed, I had not witnessed these events in person. I would never believe there was room in our grim and dark world for such fantastic marvels. It all began when Geralt and I were feeling a bit peckish and unburdened by heavy coin pouches, decided to fish our supper out of a lake. No bites were to be had, but we did not leave empty-handed. My hook snagged quite a lovely little pot. Oblivious to my friend's warnings, I opened it, and in doing so, freed a powerful djinn. This is the end of Witcher TV show, right? Without giving it much thought, I set about proclaiming my wishes. Before I could get to 3, however, the djinn, irritated, I see now in hindsight, at being issued demands so soon after waking, began to throttle me. Geralt was able to drive him off, but I was left in a sorry state. I acted, the Witcher told me later, as though under the influence of some curse. Clearly, the help of an expert in the magic arcana would be needed. It was a good fortune that Yennefer of Ingerberg happened to be staying in a nearby village. Geralt went to her to ask that she heal his best friend, who happened also to be the brightest star in the North's poetic firmament. Hmm. Yennefer, however, Yennefer, however, was more interested in the Jinn, which she wanted to trap into magical servitude than in its victim, and it should be said, played the Witcher like a well-strung mandolin. Yet rather than grow angry at being used in such a calculating manner, he fell white head over muddy boots in love with her. What happened then? Well, I won't go into details, suffice to say that Yennefer's plans hardly delighted the Jinn, and without its cooperation she proved unable to tame it. The sorceress would surely have met a tragic end and taken all of Rind along with her, had Geralt not rushed her to her rescue. For once, he did not need to draw either of his blades to send the Jinn packing, he had but to pronounce the third and final wish. He could have asked for anything, wealth, fame, power, but instead he asked the Jinn to bind his fate to that of the arrogant yet intriguing sorceress of Vengerberg. Really? Yeah, why did he do that anyway? There's no reason. Julian Alfred Pantrick, Viscount of Lethenhof, born 1232, award-winning poet, playwright and troubadour, frequent performer at courts of Nizamir, Vizimir, Venslav and many other nobles and notables. Alumnus of Oxford Academy. I thought it was Dandelion. Is this Dandelion's real name? He's a Viscount? Time Eritrea more. Why do you have that? This book is so famous. It goes all over the dang place. You find these books. Tan Orans, Runestones, Precision Board, Dragon's Dream, Pure Silver, Dark Iron Ore. So what is that? I cannot do that right now. I can do this though. Alchemy. One second. I wanted alchemy. It's a potion. No, it's an oil. Oh, it's a dancing star. Is this fiery explosion that can cause nearby opponent to start burning? Destroys monster nests. I already have a bomb to destroy monster nests, so you've come a little late. Rusty bread knife. These are just movable books. Sword for witches again. The Wild Hunt. I believe this also again. Yeah. Royal Lineages of the North. Read that already. She Who Knows. This I want to know. Bookworm. I got an achievement. How many books did I read? 30 books. Journals are the documents. Great. Folks say there were 4 at first. The mother, She Who Knows, the Lady of the Wood, came here from faraway land, and since she suffered terribly from loneliness, she made 3 daughters out of dirt and water. Amazing. A long time ago, the mother was sole ruler of all of Velan. Her daughters bought her people's requests and served as her voice. Each spring, sacrifices of grain, animals, and men were made to the Lady of the Wood on a special night. Yet as the years passed, the Lady of the Wood slipped deeper and deeper into madness. Her madness eventually spread over the land. Men took to abandoning their homes and setting out into the bog, where they became food for beasts. Before long, Velen was drowning in blood. The daughters saw their land nearing destruction and took it upon themselves to save it. When spring came once more, and with it the night of sacrifices, they killed their mother and buried her in the bog. Her blood watered the oak atop Ed Kereb, and from then on the tree grew wholesome and hearty fruit for the people. As for the lady's immortal soul, it refused to leave its beloved land, and so the sisters imprisoned it. To this day, it lies trapped beneath the Whispering Hillock, where it thrashes about in powerless rage. Yeah, I mean, great. That's a nice story. I'm sure I'm gonna fight this dang thing, whatever the hell it is. Hello, Ambassador.
I have no time.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Alright, let's see. How badly is the north destroyed? Oh, quite badly. If the black part is... Alright, how's the war going?
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows.
No,
Only a
Edirn's
weakened
king is
Kedwen
dead.
remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace. perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally.
Great. Amazing.
This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid.
And now we got one big...
And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
Yeah, I caused that. What about Kovir?
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
You could fortify and then go in a few years later, but I guess he will do the same. What about Velen?
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron.
Nice guy.
I advise you well. Avoid him.
I don't think I have a choice. I'm going there. What about Novigrad?
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these.
By force, I'm
Which
supposing.
is why
if
the
they
mood
don't.
in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty.
The non-humans, I suppose.
Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
And what about Skellig?
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
They would
King
probably
Bran is a
win.
feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
You know, a common thread can do wonders. But anyway, thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Hey, sorry. Alright, and I guess we can... Oh. Letter to Yennefer. What the hell? Jennifer, my dear friend, thank you for your letter. Forgive me for not answering your earlier attempt to reach me via Megascope. I am trying to limit my magic communication to the absolute minimum. One never knows who's listening, don't you agree? I am delighted to have found a position at our gracious. I am delighted you have found a position at our gracious Emperor's court and wish you the best of luck in the search for his daughter. It is good to know that Emir's intentions for her have become more, how shall I put it, mundane. Perhaps in these circumstances, an agreement regarding the lodge will prove possible after all. Lodge, huh? In response to your first question, I can state beyond all doubt that Siri has not appeared anywhere south of the Yaruga. Believe me, I could recognize her magic signature in my sleep. I have not had any contact with Triss for a long time. I only know that things in Novigrad have taken an ill turn. She mentioned something earlier about fleeing to Kovir, but I am afraid that in the current political climate, that amounts to an impossible daydream. I hope I will soon be able to join you in Vizima. First, however, I must take care of some unfortunate yet urgent matters in Beauclair. With my fondest regards, Fringilla Vigo. P.S. Thank you for news about Geralt. He always seems to land on his feet, doesn't he? Great. Alright, so you're on. They still want to start the lodge. Obviously, my lodge is already started.
Yes, Geralt? Something else?
No, nothing else.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
People are all about like manners and all here, right? They do seem very like civilized. A big empire. I don't know. Are they better than the North? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, hello.
How might I serve the gentleman?
Armor.
By returning my things.
Wow, okay. He just carried it in his back.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Yeah, wait, there's people I can play games with. Oh, what's up? What's all with that? Quest completed, Imperial Audience. New marker, Hanged Man's Tree. Royal Palace in Vizima. Amazing. New quest, in Guardian Connection. To switch to continent, press the middle mouse button. Press middle mouse button again to enter map of the region. To open the map of a given region, move the cursor and press the button. Okay, so we got White Orchard. This well-to-do village is famous for its fruit orchards, whose boughs burst out in the blossoms coming spring. The Duchy of Toussaint, a vassal duchy of Nilfgaard, yet widely considered a beautiful fable-like land where everyone is eternally tipsy. Skellig Isles. The Skellig Archipelago is home to fierce warrior sailors whom continentals regard as pirates, and not without reason, for the isles are barren and their inhabitants' livelihoods comes mainly from plundering the seas. The land on these 5 large isles is divided between its clans, the head of which are called Chats. And Royal Palace in Vizima, one time home to the kings of Temeria, currently occupied by Nilfgaard. White Orchard, then we have Velen. The former Temerian province of Velen has become a war-ravaged no-man's land. And Novigrad. Once part of Redania, Novigrad now has the status of a free city. It is the world's largest city and without a doubt the richest as well. Cradle of the cult of the Eternal Fire, it is now home to the church of the same name. It is ruled officially by the head of the church, referred to as the Hierarch, though its underworld crime bosses also have a great deal of say in the matter. Alright, level 5. I'm not level 5 yet. There is a mission here though.
One false move and you will regret it.
Yeah, I'm sure. What happened to the other paintings? There's no painting on this wall? Hello, noblewoman. Got something for me? You won't even talk to me. Alright. Hello, courtier.
Okay.
You got a mission for me, nobleman? Oh, Gwent. To place a bet, choose an amount using the mouse and confirm by clicking the mouse button. This amount will be added to the pot. If you win, you will get back twice as much. Yes, each person puts in 10 orange.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Oh, he's ready for it. Alright. So I have Northern Realms, Coyatel, Monsters, Nilfgaardian Empire. Yeah, I gotta go Northern Realms, honestly. Don't think I have much of a choice. Oh, this is my deck, okay. So I got only the good cards. I'm not taking any of the low power cards. I guess Zoltan Shivi I can take. Advani Siege Expert. This is a new card. Take that then. Yeah, and then this guy. Pick an impenetrable fog card. Clear weather effects. I think I like clear weather effects. Double strength of all siege units. Destroy enemy strongest siege unit. Destroy enemy strongest range unit. If combined set of range, it is more. Damn it, I rule this and I refuse to creep around its corners. Son of Medell. Fortress. Steel forged. Beautiful day for battle. The Siege Master. Well-aimed ballista raises not just the enemy's walls, but his morale as well. Double strength of siege unit. Unless a commander's horn is also present on that row. Yeah, we'll go with this. Let's start. I should be doing pretty well. Opponent will go first. You know what? I like it. Choose card to redraw. You. Okay, we got two Blue Stripes Commando, which is great. Oh, we got the Prince Tennis. You know what? Sure. And we have like 2 sieges, so this is basically 3. Yeah, I'll take something else. Round starts, opponent's turn. The Emperor will teach a not discipline. Yeah, probably, maybe. You know what, I got someone in that row as well. Here's Zoltan Shivi, a good friend of mine. Scorch. You killed him! What the hell, man? Oh, what a Blue Stripes Commando there. Morstein. What the hell did he say? That's not what I wanted. How do I check what they want? Oh, here. No Nordling pikemen or dwarven spear bearers can hope to best trained cavalry. I mean, you only have 3 points, so guess what? How do you like that? What the hell? He just murders all my people all the time. That's fricked up, man. Yeah, I have death mold. He's a jerk, I don't like him, but... Leto? You have a dang legendary card, you piece of shit? Witches never die in their beds. I'm gonna kill you in your dang bed if you know what I'm saying. You know, if I had some fog, I could like destroy this row. I don't. Tell you what, catapult. I'm still fighting. Opponent has passed. Okay. Making me draw, huh? He will win draws, so 1 second. So this is 4 is the lowest I got. Right, that's Triss. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, so I'll beat him with this. Sure, so we'll play one. And then we'll press space to pass. Win the round. Round start, I get to draw a card. North draws additional card. It's my turn. You know what? We'll start with Prince Tennis. He's a spy, so I draw 2 more. Yeah, okay. Your move does not interest me, only your... What? What was that? Look at 3 random cards from your opponent's hand. Your move does not interest me, only results. Yeah? How about this guy? Shelkin Shags, you wanna kill him? Go ahead and try. A decoy. Oh, you're gonna give it to me? That's bad. You have a Blue Stripes Commando. You're gonna give it to me, aren't you, piece of shit? Black Infantry Archer, 10? You kidding me? Tell you what, medic me. And I'll pick a trebuchet. Yeah. Get shit on. Biting Frost. Go ahead. I'm gonna clear all weather effects anyway at the end. How about another ballista? What do you got? Biting Frost. That doesn't work like that, buddy. How about this? Another dang ballista. What cards you got? Player cards. Prince Tennis. The plow and wear golden armor. I hope he doesn't have any killing cards, because then I'm dead. 34. Mondru Cohorn. Why do you have all these legendary freaking cards, huh? My turn. Oh, but you're not affected by dang special cards. Well, I'm fricked. Clear all weather effects. There you go. And now I have passed. You got 2 cards. What are you gonna do to me? Heavy Zeracanian Scorp is also very strong. Clear weather. Dude, I win. Get screwed. You won the round. Victory. Easy victory too. That was your quest? Gwent? Alright, well I beat you.
See you.
You gave me a Fortress card? 1 second. Gwent deck. Yeah, you gave me the Siege Master. Doubles the strength of your siege units, unless your commander's horn is also present in that row. Alright. Well, that was a nice fight. You got something, noblewoman? Nothing? Alright, just existing here. Guessing you want me to leave.
Yes, hen as queen.
Not old, just grey. Yeah, I would agree with that. Can I even go back to see the king? Just randomly walk in. I can. Hello, Chamberlain. Ah, it's locked. Alright, well, that makes sense. Right, let's put my dang armor back on. Citrian Gamberson, Kadveni light armor. I think I had Kadveni light armor. Kadveni Gamberson. All these clothes, I'm gonna sell them all. Can be dang sure of that. And these are my gloves, hunting gauntlets. And then Viper swords and crossbow. Alright. And my Sonam bomb. Still have that trophy. 388 orange. We got so much money. And a silver monocle. I have no real understanding of why we have that, but sure. Now we have weapons. Alright. Fast travel. Travel to Villain. Is there anything in White Orchard that needs doing now? No. Oh, right. Take me to Velen, the no man's land. Oh my. Notice board. There's an insane number of... It's a massive map. Can you looking at this shit? Insanity? Is this Novigrad? Hanged Man's Tree. During the war, both sides committed acts of exorbitant cruelty meant to keep the conquered populaces in check.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
So I will. Mutations change the way certain signs work. For example, piercing cold lets Geralt freeze opponents with the art sign. Really? I can make the fire sign ice sign. You can use Axie sign to force an all ghoul to hide its spikes. I guess he has like spikes that don't allow me to hit him. If enemy protects with a shield, try and strike him from behind or with an Axie blast. Alright. Does that stop the shield? Velen, Northern Temeria, 5 days later. Now I'm alone, right? Ah, we've got dead bodies here. Right. This is Hanged Man's Tree. Lots of dead bodies and a signboard. Notice board, whatever. No, it's a notice board, it's a signboard. Alright, just toss me in here. Hearts of Stone. Thank you for purchasing Hearts of Stone expansion. Your currently tracked quest has been changed to the first quest of Hearts of Stone, yet we recommend starting it before if your character level is at least 30. Have fun, good luck on the path. Evil's first soft touches. By playing Hearts of Stone expansion, you can encounter a rune rite marked with the book icon on a map. This new craftsman, the only of his kind, comes from a far off land and can use his arcane knowledge to considerably improve your equipment. Seek him out and see for yourself. Blood and Wine expansion. This mode, all the quests of the main storyline are still available to you. To begin playing quests from Blood and Wine, you must first complete a Poet Under Pressure quest. New quest, Evil's first soft touches. Quest difficulty. Some quests might be too difficult for you at the moment. Each quest has suggested level shown next to its name. Once your character reaches that level, you are ready to take on that quest. So we have the Nilfgaarden contract. That's what we're in Ciri's footsteps. Emperor Emir Var Emirates had been searching for his daughter Ciri for quite some time. Even the most dubious sighting of an ashen-haired young woman with a scar on her cheek would send imperial spies scurrying. Not even the harsh conditions of war-ravaged Velen deterred them. Indeed, it is there that they had been most successful, determining that Ciri had been, and possibly still was, in the region. Reports of a similar nature had also come in from Novigrad, but remained unconfirmed. Emir's spooks had gathered nothing concrete from Skellig, but an explosion of magical energy had taken place on one of the isles, and it seemed likely that Ciri had been somehow involved. I gotta find out if Ciri is in Skellig, Velen, Novigrad. Okay. This is the side mission, Hearts of Stone, yeah. Check the notice board outside the Seven Cats Inn. When Geralt later told me the story which began at the Seven Cats Inn notice board, he mentioned he had felt drawn to that place, as if some strange, undefined force wanted him to appear there on that day and at that time. I didn't give this remark a second thought until I heard the tale to its conclusion, and realized its beginning had been no accident. Well, I gotta go later. The Nilfgaarden connection. Geralt traveled to Velen in search for Ciri, an act that attested to the deep depth of devotion only a man who has been to this land can know just how wild it is. At this time, it was commonly known as No Man's Land. Why? Well, the Emperor of Nilfgaard had not yet claimed it. Temeria was in disarray, and the Redanians had already retreated north. No man had been left in charge, and he had proved a terrible ruler. Great. Geralt needed to find Hendrik, an imperial agent who had been working on Ciri's case, and to collect from him what information he managed to gather. Fires of Novigrad. Visit Triss in her house. Okay, that's later. Ciri's trail took Geralt to Novigrad, the largest city in the north. It would take seas of ink to describe the city accurately, so suffice it to say it is the seat of the Church of the Eternal Fire, a bustling port city, and a haven for artists, and all sorts of other shady characters. Yet Novigrad at this time was not the city Geralt knew from his earlier travels. War ravaged throughout the known world, and rich cities often proved tempting morsels to armies on the march. It was clear at this time that this particular morsel had both Radovid and Emir greedily licking their chops. Within the city, the temple guard acted with impunity under the command of a cankerous snot named Caleb Manji, and with the support of that terror-spreading band of zealots, the witch hunters. Meanwhile, the kingpins of the city's underworld still held much of it in their sleazy grasp. Finding Ciri here would be like searching for a needle in a burning haystack. Geralt would clearly need some assistance. Luckily, an old acquaintance of his now lived in Novigrad. Her name was Triss Merigold. And Skellig. The search for Ciri had taken Yennefer to the wind-swept Skellig Isles. That is to say, lest your mind fill with visions of our elegant sorceress shivering on some barren rock, it had taken her to a suite of comfortable rooms near Caer Tolde Castle on the Isles of Art Skellig. Geralt was to join her there, and thus set off to the port in Novigrad, where he hoped to find a capable captain bold enough to brave the pirate-infested waters en route. One second, my nose is all right. And we have playing innkeepers. It is an innkeeper's job to tend to his guests' needs. Usually, this takes the form of serving strong drinks and listening to the tales of lovers lost and wounds received. Yet, at times, a patron will wish to play a hand of Gwent, which is why all good innkeepers keep a deck at their ready at all times. And the excellent ones, they keep excellent decks full of top-notch cards that can provide an evening of challenge and excitement to even the most refined Gwent player. Geralt was determined to win some of these cards for himself. I mean, I would like to. And if you look at my Gwent deck, did I get a legendary card from this asshole? He had all sorts of legendary cards. Zoltan Shivi, Nilfgaardian Empire, didn't give me anything. Alright, well, We don't really want to do evil's first soft touches right now. Quest updated, the Nilfgaardian connection. That is what we are doing right now, right? Yeah, Nilfgaardian connection, go to the end of the crossroads. Check out this tree though. I guess they just hung people here. I mean, if it's right here, then... Alright, now that I'm here. Don't, excuse me. Ow, ow. Bad dogs. No, like monster nest. I guess dogs are not really monsters. Oh, whatever, I killed them all. Han fiber. Seems cool. Seems useful. But there's so much to do, like, you just I walk around here and there's a goddamn watch post here. Like, what the hell is that? It's this entire dang place. But I guess we should start by going into this town or whatever. It's all burning. So, Mulberdale. New marker, notice board. I will head in town. What's up?
Hungry.
I got.
Kill the monsters. All of them.
I don't think I can kill all the monsters. I can try. There's no guards around here. So I guess I can loot to my heart's content. But there's not much left here, I think. Oh, what the hell's going on in here? Nothing? Nothing at all. Alright.
Some manatee's trying to grip me.
You sick? Everyone seems sick, honestly. They're all coughing. Are y'all okay? Notice board. From the innkeep. You will buy your drinks at the inn at the crossroads with Novigradian crowns. We take no other coin. We don't do tabs either. Nor exchanges, save for eat or drink. If anyone doesn't like that, they can go rut for acorns. Warning, good folk. If you see any wonders hanging in the woods, such as streets fit for Yule-time dancing of branches, ginger bakes, honeyed apples, fritters of pies, then no matter how fierce your belly growls, turn back. Whoever partakes on those streets is never seen among the living again. Alright. A plea. Kind folk, for lack of better fare, I feed my young ones pancakes made of ground acorn. The poor tykes lain on the straw for 3 days since, their bellies growling something awful, getting sick and crying without end. If you know how to help, come to my hut. I have not to give in return but a warm word and a prayer of thanks. We see. Dele Nanshin. I cannot read this. To help us send him off, to whomever has eyes to read. The other day, our Falibor died. We have no means to bury him properly, not a white shirt in the house, nor cloth for a shroud, nor planks for a coffin. If there's aught you can spare, help, please. If we don't send him off to the next world proper like, he'll haunt us all in revenge. Nasty. Missing wife. Good people, take pity and hear my plea. My wife, Hannah, she's missing. A few days ago, she went into the woods and hasn't yet returned. I'm near out my wits with worry and will pay any price for the man who brings her back to me, or at least tells me where to look for her. Nellen, hunter from Blackborough. New markers, undiscovered locations. Yeah, visiting notice boards does do that. Oh yeah. Boat. Alright, lots of question mark areas now. Hello? Stumming?
There are a lot of them beasties you've...
New quest, Wild at Heart. The missing wife one? Yeah. While muddling around the well-shaded village of Blackbarrow, Geralt happened across a notice. It stated a hunter named Dylan was looking for any help he could get in finding his wife, who had disappeared in the nearby woods a few days earlier. Geralt, already deep in a search and rescue vein, decided to help find the woman. Should be easy enough. Why is this locked?
Wild hunt, take them all.
Full moon soon. Bar your windows tight. Nail an iron stud in the door frame.
If only I had milk to leave at the doorstep, that'd be sure to keep the demons away.
What do you want?
You could ask me for help.
My gut.
Want to chat? Not with me. My head's a twirling with hunger.
I guess people are not doing very well here, huh? With all the war and famine. Tends to put people in a bad mood when they're, starving. Won't stop me from robbing, though. No, I'm entering this house. It's got a chest in it. Look at this. It's got some hunting gauntlets in here, man. They're not better than mine, but they could have been. You never know. Was there a mine here? What the heck is this? Empty bottle, old sheepskin. Crossbow, master, hunting gauntlets, master, vinestone, bunch of crossbow bolts, and enhanced cat. The heck is enhanced cat? It's a potion, obviously. Cat, enhanced cat. Grant sight and roll darkness and immunity to hypnosis. Extended duration. So 60 seconds, this lasts 2 minutes. And this also gives me resistance from hypnosis. The Wonders of Zeracania, I've read that already. Brother Albert's Bestiary, I haven't read that. Each beast herein described in two manner ye may hunt. Either seek ye tracks, follow and strike the fowless wherever in its wild ye find it, or lure it to a chosen place and engage it there in advantageous battle. The latter poses less risk, but the hunter exposes no chance for an unexpected fight. Note, however, that to lure a beast into a trap, first its tastes and behaviors ye must know. As for folktales, bait them thusly: pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, and hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste. The beast lured by the captive carpine odor will without fail soon come. If it is a griffin ye seek to slay, take ye buckthorn from deep water. The mighty stench of this herb is to griffins like fresh roasted meat of the primest sort, and so come they will forthwith, though far away they might be. Turning to drowners and water hags, it is known to all and sundry that fish and rotting mollusks are their loves. As for trolls, common hooch is their weakness. Great. Missing wife. Tickpiri. Oh yeah. We saw that. Alright. We got some good equipment here. Perhaps we can use some of this. No? No. Oh wait, 2-2. This is also master. 2-2-3. Okay, it's better. Alright, sure. Got a new crossbow. Crossbow. 120% attack power. Alright. It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. Got some skin and shit. So many books. Look at this. And 3 of these. Yeah, Royal Lineage of the North. 4 Sword for Witches. I'm guessing we can sell these books, right? They're not quest items. Do they have any weight though? No. This is all good stuff they have done. Making sure things don't weigh anything.
Forever getting tossed at the tavern.
Locked. Oh, I put it off. Okay, I can. There's an armorer and a swordsman.
Some manatee's trying to grip me.
It's already gripped you, lady, I'm pretty sure. Nothing's on the board.
There's an elven burial ground in the caverns nearabouts mid-copse, and a heap of monsters roaming about it. There are a lot of them beasties you've...
There's an elven burial ground, eh? That's mighty, mighty interesting, honestly. And you see the elves, now they had some good stuff. Why are you guys crying? I'll take your tank bladder and a broken rake. You don't need that. Taking out the trash. It's burned down, so I guess sure. Throw rocks at it. Can't really do more damage than it already has been done. Okay, I can look at these bottles, but I can't. I'm guessing there's gonna be a mission that brings me here eventually. Yeah, probably. Alright. Lots of crows, I guess, sort of corpses. So I guess this is Murraydale or whatever the hell this place is called. Everyone's just sitting here crying.
Down sits in the old oak tree.
Empty bottle, lesser runestone, spike rook ecton, werewolf decoction, Visako blade, Optima martyr. Okay. Good stuff. The Visako blade is not as good. Lots of flowers. White wolfhide and coal. Nothing else. Alright, no roof.
Then both forces attacked, one from either side. Cavalry swooped in from the wood. A wall of infantry marched from the swamp. Our boys wished to surrender, but the Black Ones would take no prisoners. They gathered our men, stood them in a circle, and cut down every last one like the butchers they were. Poppies cover the meadow now. Or perhaps they're kingcups, drunk on blood from the soil.
Bothering us poor folk.
Things have not gone well for you, huh? Definitely not. Rotting flesh, another platter. Broken rake I can take. Alright.
Ain't allowed to play near full perch.
Hey, they have some drink. Nice. I'll take it. Cheese. Empty bottle. Wolfsbane. Alright. Dumpling. I guess he got no inn in this place. Too small. I'll put it off. You don't need to burn the candles away. And broken rake. Broken rake in that. Everyone's got broken rakes. Why are you collecting broken rakes, huh? There's another locked door here. Probably something to do with a mission or something later on.
Wild hunt take them all.
They will eventually. Alchemy paste. Let's dig in. Nice, nice. Alright. We did a little loop of the town. Have I been here? Yes, I believe I have. Where the hell is the entrance? Alright, yeah, this is the underground place. Alright.
Used to be wagons showed on market days, loaded with all kinds of fat, smoked bacon, lard, red sausage. Now it's acorn flour and tufts of burdock, and all you can trade is what little hope's left.
Yeah, life's bad.
Move it!
Got a little notice board here. What's written? Caution, a large contingent of traitors has desecrated the Imperial Army camp. Their betrayal has made them outlaws and common bandits. Deserted the Imperial Army camp, okay. Until the deserters are caught and punished, it is prudent to avoid any and all contact with them. Perhaps you can hire me to kill them? I would do it. Honestly, I would do it. Do it in a damn heartbeat. Let's go island by island, actually. Like, this is a city. But like this entire place, before I move on to this one, that to me seems like a good idea, right? Let's head over there. You don't have to immediately go there, you know. It's an open world game. I like the perfect open world game. The whole map is not just one open world, but more of like curated little smaller zones where you can go. This is an army camp. Devil's Pit. That's a nice name for it. We got people working here. What is this? Oh, 1 second. Let me read. No, I want to read. Dismount. Piece of shit. Get away from the horse. Bro. By authority of Imperial Decree, blah blah blah, issued by the Nilfgaardian Court Martial, these individuals have been found guilty of treason and spying on behalf of Redania. They have been sentenced to death by hanging. Which people are these people? A lot of people here. So every one of these, okay. Every one of the boards has the name on it. It's a dang mine, dude. It's a dang ass mine. It's still functioning too. It's not a mine. It's a dang bandit camp. Well, they don't mind me taking their stuff. It's all stolen anyway. Nice dwarven spirit. A locked door. Who has the key to the mine? Danger! The enemy on the left, the number to the left of an enemy's health bar shows its level. If it is red or marked with a skull, it means the enemy is much stronger than you. In such cases, better to turn back, arm yourself suitably, gain a few levels by engaging him in combat. Oh, level 9 deserters. You know what? He's taking no damage, huh?
Damn it.
Taking no damage. Alright, I'm running. I'll be back here later. Kinda bullshit. How are these people so strong, huh? I guess they don't want me to go there right now. They want me to go here. Fine, I'll head over there. No, I'm not gonna punch anyone, alright? Get on your dang horse. Turn it around and ride off. No combat music for me. Those are not people, those are just neckers. Right, we'll come back to explore. Just not right now. When I gain a few levels, then I will. Get off the dang road. I'll do an expedition run when I get at least level 5.
Step away. Chaplain's praying, can't you see?
Do not cast him out, Broderick. All may draw from the well of the eternal fire's grace. Approach.
Yeah? I'll approach. What's up? Nothing?
Yeah?
They're just guards. What are you even doing? Priest of Eternal Fire?
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the eternal
Weren't you
fire.
making mutated monsters to fight?
Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
Money?
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils.
Necrophage
Dash
oil?
generously and set alight, understood? I
Oh.
wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
Once
And
I've
all that,
incinerated
huh?
the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
Alright, funeral pyres. Burn the bodies lying in pits on the battlefield. In No Man's Land, Geralt was given a contract by an Eternal Fire priest. His task to burn the bodies of the soldiers who had fallen during the recent battle in order to keep the necrophages from eating them. Honestly, based. It's pretty based. Basil fruit and green mold. Alright. And he gave me like items as well. Something to burn. Or is it not actually like... Oh, here it is. Holy oil. Is it just oil? Is it actually like special oil? Oh, it's right here. I'll do it. Yeah, sure. So this is level 3. So maybe I can even do this. 'Cause I'm gonna go all the way around here. I'm gonna run across this anyway. If it's low enough level, I'll do it. 'Cause these guys are level 9 in Devil's Pit, so... Yeah. Anyway, I think for now I'll just save the game. And I'll see you all in the next one.